I want to welcome you to our spring orchestra concert. We are certainly very excited to have you. This is a really wonderful time of year filled with a number of different celebrations and recognitions, particularly this evening. This will be the last time that our 8th grade students grace the stage as middle school students and prepare for that transition up to the high school orchestra. And then certainly tonight is the last time that our seniors are going to take the stage as members of the high school orchestra. And we want to make sure that we recognize them and celebrate them for everything that they've done for this program over the course of their time here. This evening we have the opportunity, we're going to see 5 different groupings of students performing music this evening. It's been very exciting for me over the course of the last couple of years to see how the orchestra program has grown and how they continue to evolve and try new things. And so I'm excited for them to be able to showcase that this evening. So with that, I'm going to step off to the side and we're going to get started with the middle school orchestra. Thank you for being here tonight.
Good evening. Welcome to the Spring Orchestra Concert. My name is Adelaide, and I'm a member of the violin section. The first piece we will perform tonight is called the Tea Tango. A tango is a partner dance that originated in the 1880s in Argentina and Uruguay. Throughout the piece, you will hear the tango rhythm. This piece is fun to play and is reminiscent of summertime. And wish the basses good luck as they pizzicato the entire piece up until the final 6 measures. a member of the violin section. Our next selection for tonight is called Shifting Sands. This piece was composed to teach orchestra students how to shift. They also learned how to find the half-point harmonic. A harmonic is a type of note that is played by touching the string with one finger, creating an overtone that sounds airy and high-pitched. This piece is a waltz, where each section gets to play the lyrical melody. The title of this piece is aptly named. The thing, Shifting Sands, refers to a situation that changes often over time and is unpredictable, just like shifting on our instruments.
Hello, my name is Angad, and I'm a member of the cello section. The Middle School Orchestra's final piece is Dragon Dances by Soon Noble. The dragon is a powerful and popular symbol in Asian culture, representing strength and beauty. It is featured in art, sculptures, and stories throughout the world. Throughout the piece, imagine a magnificent dragon flight or the brightly colored costumes worn at a Chinese New Year's parade. As you listen, the orchestra needs your help to settle the argument that we've been having for several weeks. Are dragons considered lizards?
you like what you're hearing so far? Give them another round of applause. So, Chamber Orchestra's final piece tonight. A couple months ago, Josiah Minchell, one of our seniors, came up to me and very bravely asked if we could perform this solo with our chamber orchestra, and I said yes. So he's going to perform for you tonight the Devil's Trill Sonata by Tartini. It is a very challenging piece in the violin repertoire. It's very, standard piece, and it's very tricky. So this is a really cool opportunity for all the students on stage because Josiah, he gets to perform with an orchestra, which is something that doesn't really happen too much in high school. And these students in the chamber orchestra also get the experience of accompanying a soloist, which is a totally different skill than regular orchestra playing. Now, my job as an educator is not just to educate these lovely students here, but also our community and our audiences. This piece is a little different than others because it is a little longer. It is 3 movements, which means it's 3 parts. You can see that in your program. There's 3 different parts. And there's some spots where it sounds like it could end, and it's not actually done yet. So you're supposed to refrain from clapping until the final movement. So to help you out, we hired a sign holder. This was all their idea. They specifically requested this kid, and he's so excited to do it. So maybe let's practice. So right now with the sign, what does it say? No clap. Okay, now turn it around. It's only going to be turned around once at the very end, so you just wait for him, and that'll be your cue for the end. This is such a cool experience for everyone here, so I hope you enjoy the Devil's Trill Sonata. break. I'm not going to call it an intermission because I just need to get these high school orchestra kids on stage and, let them just adjust. So take about, 4 to 5 minutes, stretch your legs, talk to your friend, or 4 minutes. Oh, we have a quartet. Just kidding, we have a quartet. So we're going to invite the quartet up on stage, chamber you release. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this quartet. As they come up, I'll introduce them to you.
Good job, Colin!
So this quartet consists of 1 sophomore and 3 seniors. I'm using this to kind of feature 3 of our senior violin players as they, move on to their next journey. So our musicians you'll hear today, we have Julian on cello, he's our sophomore. Then we have Josiah Nandenhall, you just heard him. We have Abby DiMarino, who is a fabulous violinist, and we have Mia Mara, who is also a fabulous violinist and bass player, right? Yes, and she plays the fiddle too. They're going to perform for you Por una cabeza, which is the tango from, okay, my age is going to show Sensible Woman. I think it's a movie from the 90s. I don't know. But you might recognize this. So it's a really lovely quartet. They're going to just settle in, maybe tune again, and then they will play. Enjoy. take a quick break so our high school students can get on stage. So we'll turn the lights on. Like I said, now you can stretch your legs, talk to a friend, that whole thing. Tell them about how much you love the orchestra, right?
The high school's orchestra's first selection for tonight is the overture to the introduction of the Seraglio by Mozart. During Mozart's time, European trends revolved around the admiration for Turkish culture, influencing fashion, art, and music. European composers would imitate the musical style used by the Turkish military bands by incorporating bass drum, symphony, tremolo, and cymbals, giving the music its distinct and exotically forward. In 1781, Mozart left Salzburg for Vienna, determined to write music that suited his own artistic interests. He was quickly approached by the director of Vienna's German opera with the script for an opera called The Abduction of the Seraglio, written exclusively for Mozart to compose. With the story set in Turkey, a representation of the exotic sounding Turkish military bands with trademark percussion appear throughout the opera. The overture is a military sounding march with the flashy melody decorated with gracefulness. When listening, pay attention to the extreme dynamic contrast, one of the key elements that gives this music its unique character.
Hello, my name's Abby, and I'm a member of the violin section. Our second piece will perform for you is called Bluegrass Fiddle Frenzy. This arrangement features two standard fiddle tunes, Scotland and Big Mon by Bill Monroe. Monroe was considered the father of bluegrass, and his sound was a blend of different American traditions. In the first tune, entitled Scotland, he highlights both the Scottish fiddling traditions and the blues traditions prevalent in the South. With his paternal heritage traced to Scotland, Monroe would speak fondly of the old tones of Scottish music. Scotland was written for two fiddles to imitate the sound of bagpipes. The second tune, Big Mon, came to life when two fiddlers in Bill Monroe's band improvised the tune on stage during a square dance. The band really enjoyed these improvised melodies, so they continued to work on it until they were able to record it around 1959. The title Big Mon derived from one of the fiddlers' nicknames for Bill Monroe.
Good evening. My name is Dan, and I'm a member of the bass section. The next piece is called Fantasia on a Theme from Thailand. This selection is essentially a set of variations on Pong Lang, one of Thailand's most popular genres. The Pong Lang is a suspended vertical wooden xylophone, whose keys are arranged upside down, with the low notes on the upper end and the high notes at the bottom. The melody uses the pentatonic scale and is very simple in nature. The variations explore a variety of speeds and styles, and returns at the end of the piece, gradually gaining speed and energy, as one would hear in a traditional performance of this dance.
to make you aware of something. After our winter concert, the high school orchestra / me decided to have a small competition. So we use this method book to practice our scales and arpeggios. And sometimes the kids would open the book to the right page on the first try, which is very impressive. But they also only have 40 pages, so I guess it's not that impressive. But they were so excited about it. So we decided to start a contest and see, like, okay, which section can get the most, opens on the first try sort of thing. And I had this one thing, because I have 200 pages in my book, I have 40. So I'm like, okay, if I get it, then I'll get, how many points was it? Like 3 or something to the lowest section. I got it once. It was the best feeling ever. I got it once this whole time. But anyway, so the competition was fierce, but there was one clear winner. I am proud to say that the cello section has won. They are superior. Please give them a round of applause. I am so proud of them for winning, because that means I went too deep down inside. All right, we have one more speaker for our final piece as high school orchestra.
My name is Quinn and I'm a member of the cello section. The high school orchestra is excited to perform the piece Warrior Legacy by Soon Hee Lubol as the final performance for you tonight. Warrior Legacy was originally commissioned for full orchestra and was premiered in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Fairhaven, like the rest of Massachusetts, is full of prominent figures in history. Located on the south coast, English settlers from the Plymouth colony purchased the land in 1670. Invasions and sea battles took place near Fort Phoenix during the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812. Whaling became a huge part of the culture, influencing the author of Moby Dick, who left from Fairhaven on a whaling ship in the 1840s. Warrior Legacy commemorates these rich events that have shaped our country and looks to the pioneers of the future who still continue to influence the world.
Let's give one more round of applause. That was the best performance tonight yet. I have one more piece for you tonight, which involves our 7th and 8th grade orchestra to join us. So we are going to, I don't think they turn the lights on, they have good vision, they're young. So they're going to come on up, the high school is going to readjust, so just give them a couple minutes to figure out where they're sitting, and I'll be back with you shortly. Chair? Okay, good. I'd be really impressed if you didn't, if you're just sitting like that. Okay, I would like to just take a couple moments to recognize some very important people in this room. First, I would like to recognize our 5 seniors. When I first started here, they were finishing their freshman year of high school. This was back in April 2021. And it has been a gift to watch them grow up into the young adults they are today. All of these seniors have been in orchestra for all 4 years of high school, and they will be dearly missed. So if you are a senior in orchestra, please stand up / wave your hands. Seniors, stand up. Stand up. Thank you, seniors, for being my first group of kids to go through, me being your teacher. I know the first part of the year, the freshman year, I wasn't, but I ended with you, and it's been so cool to work with you and watch you grow up as musicians and as people. Okay, it's also spring concert, which means I have some awards. Here's my middle schoolers. Some awards. So, the 7th graders of the middle school orchestra voted for some 8th graders that they found to be the most inspirational orchestra member. The 8th graders did not know about this. Okay, this year, there was a tie. So, here are some things that our 7th graders have said about these recipients. The first recipient, oh, and by the way, when I do call the recipients' names, I do have a cute little certificate for you, so I will ask you to come on up and grab your certificate, okay? Okay, so the first recipient, this is what some people said. They're very bright and always able to cheer everyone up. She is inspirational because she is really kind and a happy person, and she's always determined and motivational. The second recipient is hardworking, kind, and funny. One student said, she helps me in every way, even outside of orchestra, and she's very kind and supportive. This year's recipient of the Most Inspirational Middle School Musician Award is Caroline Ewan and Caitlin Blattner. I'll just pass them back, because they have a lead to go through. So, you know what, how about this? Get your certificates afterwards. Does that sound okay? All right, and then we also have one for the high school. So, the recipient of the Most Inspirational High School Orchestra Award has been voted by the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders of our orchestra. Here are some things our underclassmen have to say about this senior. She's a very good player and doesn't brag about it. She's very enthusiastic during rehearsals. She's very nice and always willing to help someone out when needed. She's an amazing violinist and helps the orchestra play better. It is clear that she is dedicated and practices a lot, and that inspires me to become a better musician. She always puts her full effort into many musical endeavors, and she's very sweet and will help people with music whenever she can. She is someone to look up to. This year's recipient of the Most Inspirational Musician Award is Abby DiMarino. Okay, I have another one. The National School Orchestra is the highest honor bestowed upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize the excellence in performance and contributions to the ensemble. This is the first year that the National School Orchestra Award will be presented at Owen J. Roberts High School. This award is traditionally given to one student, but this year there was a tie, and it will be awarded to 2 recipients. These students are some of the finest musicians I have had the honor of working with during my time at OJR. These students have both participated in PMEA District and Region Orchestra Festivals, performed in the very challenging pit orchestra, and have found multiple outlets to hone their craft both inside and outside of school. They are both role models and leaders within the orchestra. Thinking about my first few years here at OJR, I couldn't have done it without these 2 students. They've helped me understand more advanced technique on their instruments, they've listened to my ramblings and ideas for our orchestra, and they have shown me that it's okay to push our orchestra and challenge the ensemble with rewarding music. Both of these students have been an incredible asset to our orchestra program, and I am extremely grateful for having the opportunity to be their teacher. This year's recipients of the very first National School Orchestra Award are Josiah Mendenhall and Abby DiMarino. this on to our future, leaders and musicians. Okay, wait, I have more, I'm so sorry. As our concert draws to a close, I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all those who made this evening possible. First and foremost, thank you to our administration for their unwavering support. Thank you for providing us the resources and opportunities to nurture our love for music. To the parents, we are deeply grateful for your endless support, whether it's driving your students to rehearsals, concerts, or lessons, making sure your child is practicing, or simply being here tonight. Your commitment to our music program is invaluable. Your encouragement and involvement make all the difference. Many of you, in orchestra or not, have been incredibly helpful in making this concert possible, whether it's setting up the stage, holding programs, or just offering to help whenever needed. And I don't know if these two are here, but I especially wanted to thank Nathan Morrow and Jeremy Metz for their continued help. Are you here tonight, Nathan Morrow or Jeremy Metz? If you're here, can you stand up? Please stand up. I don't see them here, but they are the worst. I don't know, but these two guys, they're in band and they're not even my kids. And they're like, this is what can we do? What can we do? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I bless these kids, they're amazing. And to our amazing students on stage, tonight's performance is a testament to your hard work, talent, and passion. You have shown tremendous dedication and growth, and it's been a joy to see all of you come together to create such beautiful music. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful journey. We look forward to many more concerts and opportunities to share our love of music with you. We hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy our combined orchestra's performance of Viva La Vida. And if you're a senior, maybe down in the pit afterwards for a picture. We're gonna take one more, eh? Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful evening and have a great weekend. Seniors, you got this.